Hi, my dear YouTube followers. Let me see. How are you? So beautiful to be connected to you through this video. There is a way out of the suffering. There is a way out of the struggle. Yes, there is. And if you want to hear more, then keep on listening. We just had a marvelous session together in group about how to process specific things. Before I go and share about this process, I mean like talking to you and share about this process, let's frame it a bit. You as an individual, you have this human self, your human self, and you have your higher self. Your human self is very tied to this world. It's very tied to your environment, to the family you're in, to the job you have, to the responsibilities, to what you're showing up to this physical world. And then you have the higher self. The higher self is more connected to God, to the universe, to Allah, to the unified field, to whatever it is that you resonate with, that you call yours. That's your higher self. Your higher self, you can also connect it to the word soul, higher soul. It's that part of you that is not human, is that part of you that is speaking to you through intuition, to know that is showing you, or you feel a knowing about specific things, that there must be more, or there must be something else beside what is showing to you through the physical. So we are both. That is in us. That is us. Now, you may be wondering, okay, Sige, what are you going? What are you moving to? Okay. What I want you to understand is that in this life, we get to be very tied up in the physical, in the emotions, in the thinking, in the situations, in all the things that perhaps are a challenge for you, that are limiting you, that you feel tied by, that you feel is a restriction for you, restriction of your freedom, restriction of who you truly are, restriction of what you truly want in life, restriction of how you see things, of your dreams that you have, for you truly want to live your life and who you want to be. Now, all the things that you experience as restriction are actually opportunities. You may label them as challenges, you may label them as difficulties, blocks. Whatever the word is, it is there for you. It's not happening to you, it's happening for you. Why? Because your higher self, your soul knows that there is to learn something for you on your path. Now, going back to the human self, okay? What I guide my clients to, and actually we didn't use that in the call, it's actually this aspect of you have a conscious mind and a subconscious mind, right? You think and you feel. You think and you feel. Now, that what you think and you feel has an effect on your body, how you behave. What are your behaviors? What are your beliefs? What is the action that you take? How you move through life, how you see life, and how you behave, how you act or you don't act, how you hold back, how you restrict yourself. And then that create results in your life. So these, the part of you that is emotional, so to speak. Humans, humans is funny if I call myself like that as well. Humans, right? They're highly emotional creatures. And it comes to two parts of the stem of the brain. Okay, one is the amygdala, and that's responsible for the emotions, and the other part is the hippocampus. It's responsible for the long and short-term memory. So everything that happens in your life with a lot of repetition and a lot of emotion gets deeply stored in your subconscious mind. This part, your feeling mind. And then you go through life and things may be happening and you react a specific way, and you're questioning where does it come from, and it is intense, and it also happens in a way that it's not so easy to put it beside you because you're fully in the emotion. It's steering you, it's living your life. And because you don't know what to do with it, you or the people who were guiding you when you were young, were in your environment, they perhaps pushed it away. They perhaps started to distract themselves, numb themselves. They ran away from it. Whatever the thing is that they did, it showed you a way how to possibly deal with your emotions. And if you were exposed to that behavior long enough, you copy that behavior and you start dealing with your emotions in exactly the same way. So this is a short, very short explanation about how you come to deal with specific things in your life that you perhaps have no clue about how to deal with. And that is okay. That is okay. In my life, I had to deal with a lot of fear of abandonment and rejection. And it took me a while, a long while, for me to find a way how to process this with my body. Because I saw myself as very strong willed. I knew what I wanted when I was very young, and I went for that. And I was putting pressure on myself. I was restricting myself in being playful or showing up a specific way. I was more rigid because I had a very clear sight and I knew what I wanted to do. I was very much in my masculine energy. And when women are in their masculine energy, it's not about, it's about the energy, okay, that I'm talking about. Then, you know, you may also have been training yourself not particularly listening to the signs of your body, because that gives us clarity. So I had to learn for myself how to deal with a lot of fear, even though it was clear where I wanted to go with my life, for my goals or the journey or whatever it is that I decided for myself. And when there was this huge discrepancy, this difference, this contrast about me having clarity where I wanted to go and then experiencing all these emotions and being totally drained by it, and not knowing how to deal with it, steer it, how to walk with them instead of being run over by them. I was taught how to process these with my body. So that is what, this is a specific part of the guidance that I do for people. So I'm a life coach and transformational mentor. And once I understood the power of the mind and also how we get to process emotions, embodiment, peace, that is missing with a lot of coaches, I knew, you know, that first I already know, okay, I'm going to help people understanding the power of their mind. And then together with the embodiment, you know, it's just like full on my purpose. So this is what I do. This is what I guide you through. And I receive a lot of fulfillment from it and a lot of healing for myself. Also for, it's a ripple effect. I'm very grateful to be on this journey and to share this with people. So these sessions that I do is literally allowing yourself to understand there's so much more possible than what is shown to you. First, we are not taught how to think. And believe me, I was leading construction sites worth millions. I thought that I knew how to think, went to university, you can call it, right? Everything. And I didn't know how to think. Imagine. And then when it came to my emotions or my needs, that was very unclear for me. So allow yourself to receive what is there so you get to be more and more connected to your true self, not your conditioned self, not what is being told to you. Don't cling, don't resist. And I know if that's how you've been training yourself, or if that is the way how you have been trained when you were young, allow yourself to change your perception by opening the door to what is possible there. Because holding on to emotions of guilt, fear, resentment, entitlement, anger, this is how you can feel so stuck with an emotion. And when you're in it, in the thick of it, you lose grip of your relationships, of your job, of your purpose in life. And the most important thing, you lose the connection to yourself. So, this is why people use the phrase, I want to find myself, because they feel that they're covered by experiences, by labels, by situations, by heaviness that was not theirs to carry, yet they experienced it. So there is this loyalty of what has been in the past. And by you telling yourself a story that this is who you are, you perhaps are not seeing the restriction you put on yourself. And when you allow yourself, when you give yourself permission to open that door and to start listening to what your body is telling you, and when you learn how to be with that, how to process that, you activate a natural healing blueprint of the body. Fascinating, isn't it? Yes, it is very fascinating. You just have to understand that you are not really reliving it, you're processing it with your body. You're processing it. The body knows how to. It's just you allow yourself to go there and trust yourself that, you've got your own back. And especially when you're introduced through being guided, knowing how you can move safely through that, and then training yourself with the guidance, you have everything at your disposal to help you and to move through, perhaps moving through a divorce, moving through conditioning of your family, moving through conditioning of your culture, moving through what you have been seeing in the media. You perhaps have been experiencing wars or, very extreme situations that you don't know what to do with these emotions. There's a way that you create a safe space for you inside of yourself, a sanctuary, and you can build a foundation for you to come home to. And that is the best place in the world to be. Creating a safe space within yourself, listening, learning to listen, learning to understand what your lessons are about. So it's not about manipulating people, it's about being honest to yourself. It's not about forcing people or forcing situations, it's about what is there for you to see. Because when you're forcing on other people, you're probably also forcing on yourself. Then you're in a rigidness. You're being rigid with yourself. That's not particularly a healthy way to move forward. It's going to drain you, it's going to burn you out. It's not going to be sustainable on the long term. And it's also not perhaps the example that you want to show to your children when you think about it, when you bring this into your awareness. So there's ways to learn this, and I invite you. I invite you to drop a comment below the video to let me know that you're interested. You can drop the words opportunity, then I know that you want to know more, because in February I will be launching my program again, where we move through this embodiment, how you can go deep. It's about emotional intelligence, it's about emotional awareness and depth. We don't scratch the surface. It's about you receiving the tools so you can move through whatever situation that it is that you are looking forward to have a solution for. In softness, in compassion, in self-love, in self-acceptance, yes. And in respect for any other people or any other environment, you taking responsibility for yourself without doing any harm to other people. This is connecting to your feminine or masculine self-worth, learning how you are good enough, how you are worthy, and discovering all the stories that you may be telling yourself consciously and unconsciously, why you may or may not be experiencing things in your life. That's it. That's it. So I'm so excited. Let me know if you learned something new from this video. Let me know any aha moments. Share it in the comments. You can reach out to me over Instagram. It's Sige Nagels, Sigenagels. I'm on Facebook. I'm on LinkedIn. You can send me a message there, ask me questions, and I can also share with you the link where you get to join us on a session over Zoom. I will share it in a pinned comment. All right. I'm very excited to hear from you. And whatever you want to share in the comments, know that you are a drop in the ocean and that every single drop matters. You have your journey, and your words will resonate, will be a light for other people going through this as well, because it's very, 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 very crucial that you understand that you are not alone. You are not alone. And this is also happening collectively. It is intergenerational healing. There is so much that is revealed to you once you start doing this. Talk to you very soon. Have a wonderful evening. Bye-bye.